Hey guys, you're now with your girl Shymane. This is our weekly recap on what happened during my second week as an entrepreneur. When we first got started last week, I told you guys I will share with you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So stick with me. I'm going to share the good first, and then I'll get to some of the bad things that happened this week. Alright, so what happened good that I was really proud of? We did get out and get an opportunity to be able to source some homes. The homes that we went to do a showing on this week, we did find on the MLS. One of them I'm going to show you in just a second. This house had some really interesting pieces in terms of antique older pieces. I really enjoyed that about the house, but it was extremely gloomy to me. So be sure to watch after this clip to see that house. Aside from that, I was able to network and confirm 2 informational interviews with real estate attorneys. Okay, what's an informational interview? I'm not looking for a job in particular for them. But part of being successful in your industry is to network and learn from the best. So both of these attorneys have committed to meeting with me, speaking with me, allowing me to ask them questions, and allowing me to grow under their wings. So I'm really looking forward to that. The third thing that happened really good for us is we were able to buckle down and create a schedule moving forward. So with me saying that, I want to tell you what made us have to buckle down and create a schedule. So we're going to fast forward a little bit into the bad things that happened this week. So here's what happened this week. Typically, what we do is on Fridays, we try to record our content for you guys. However, last week on Friday, as you guys know, we had a closing. We had to go by the rehab in Chicago, Blackstone. We had a very full schedule, so we did not get to record content for you guys. Okay, so we decided we was gonna do the content on Sunday. What happened Sunday? Here's the bad. I get a call from my friend, and she just wasn't sounding good, or what I'm used to hearing from my friend. So I instantly decide I'm going to go and see her. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go see her for like 1 or 2 hours. I'm going to get back. I'm going to record some content. That ended up being all night, 5-6 hours. And I was really glad that I was being a good friend and I went to see her, which I would do any day. However, it's really bad for business because I did not record the content for you guys. So we missed some videos for you last week. This is what I tell you. As an entrepreneur, you have full control over your schedule. So it's really important to make sure that there's balance and you're able to balance your schedule. Because not only did I end up having Sunday that I was away from doing business, on Thursday I had a bachelorette party schedule. So I did do some work during the day, but then the nighttime, I typically go to at least one networking event a week. I was not able to make the networking event this week because I had a bachelorette party. And then on Saturday, I had a wedding to go to. Speaking of which, congratulations to Desiree and Courtney. I love you guys. Missing out on work was totally worth it. Going to speak with my friend was totally worth it. But I'm sharing these things with you guys because as part of my journey, I want to be as transparent as possible with you guys. You will have a lot of things on your plate, but you have to make sure that you balance those things out. You have to make sure that you don't forget to create a situation for yourself that allows you to be both a good friend but also to get your work done. So that would be something that was really bad because me being away, which caused us to not have content ready for you guys. So came Monday and Friday, we actually didn't do a video. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm not even sure if you noticed it, but being transparent, I would recommend that you guys make sure that you do have balance to your schedule. We learned from that. So here it is. It's about 2 a.m. in the morning that I'm recording this for you guys right now. We're still filming because there was no way I was not going to have content for you guys this week. So that was our bad things for this week. It wasn't drastically bad, but I wanted to let you guys know that shit happens. When shit happens, make sure that you don't get discouraged and not continue to produce. You just fix it and you get better with time. Before I let you guys go, there's actually one other bad thing that happened this week. Like, this week was rolling. On Tuesday, I had a lunch schedule with actually my mentor from old school. And I caught a flat tire. Y'all, I don't miss meetings that I schedule. I may put off something on my end that would affect me, but I don't miss meetings that I schedule. So I catch a flat tire. I'm thinking I'm okay. I go to get the tire fixed. They're like, it's going to be a 3-hour wait to get the tire fixed. Okay. Obviously, the meeting had to be canceled. And I'm really sharing these things with you guys because I want you to know I am not perfect. You guys will not be perfect. But please do not hesitate starting your business or pursuing your goals because you're looking to be perfect. Just make sure when things happen, you learn from them, you correct them, and you get better. So go ahead, watch the video of the house that we sourced this weekend. As always, if you have questions, concerns, please reach out to me, email me, DM me, text me. If you want to have lunch with me to learn more about what it is that I do, just ask. I'm open. As always, love you guys. Mwah. So, one of the things I always do when I come to the house is make sure you lock the door behind you. You don't know who's coming in behind you, so make sure it's always locked. But let's do a tour of the house. So this house is really dark. It's extremely dark in here. I believe this is paneling. So we will just have to tear this down or re-drywall over it. So my notes is going to be remove paneling or drywall over. This is a side entrance. Need a door. The kitchen we could work with. The problem is you're gonna have to re-drywall the whole house because the whole house is dark. When I saw pictures of it online, I wasn't sure if they had a fire or not, but this isn't a fire. This is just someone like a really dark home. That was preference. So you need a new kitchen. Everything in here has to go. So when I go in the house and everything has to go, I instantly start thinking of the price. Let's go upstairs. Everything's really dark. The electrical do work. Let me see the water. The water, no, the water's not on. They may have run to rise still. This is like wood. How would this look painted over? Oh, we need to re-drywall this.
Yeah, this had to be re-drywall.
You see how dark this is? Like literally everything is dark. Yeah, the whole home is dark. Yes, so literally the entire home re-drywall, which is gonna be time consuming and a little bit pricier. Everything has to go. Have a bathroom, bed with bath. Master bedroom, have bath. So that's great, but everything has to go. I'm not sure. Technically, we need new windows, drywall everywhere, new carpet everywhere. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is like some mold, which means they may have some roof problems. We'll look at the roof once we get there, but there's no light in here. They may have some roof problems. The third bedroom is rather small, but if it's for a child, it will be okay. I think it would do it. Oh, look here. This is the access to the roof. So there's no ventilation in the roof. I'm not sure if you guys can see. Zoom in some. Everything's so dark, so I'm going to zoom back out. There's no ventilation in the roof. Buyers will have a problem with that. Like I told you guys before, if it's something that buyers will have a problem with, I try to make sure we fix it. So we will have to ventilate the roof. Or insulation, I guess it is. Installation. I told you guys, I'm not an expert, I'm learning, so yeah, you guys are learning with me. Let's check out the basement. So far we have 3 bedrooms at the top. Everything is so dark. This is like a little bar. So they have like this sub basement. They don't have a full basement. It's just a sub basement. Where's the light switch? This is close, but here's some wires here. Could you tell if those are the newer ones, or do we need to rewire?
It's hard to tell without taking it off the back.
Okay, so this is something important because I ran into it at a different rehab. What I'm gonna start doing is bringing a tool to be able to pop this open, so that way I would know if they have the newer wires to meet code. If not, when you purchase the house, you have to get it up to code before you can sell it. So what will happen is you'll have to just take that off your profit. Investors don't like losing profit. When you could have paid less for the house by telling them that the house wasn't properly wired up to code. So something's going on here. It looks like their insulation all around the house will have to be redone. Even here, I can tell some have it, some does not. This looks fairly new. 2015, so that's good. The furnaces typically give me more problems because every manufacturer is a little different, but sometimes I have a problem. I have a little difficulty with finding out the dates. So I'm going to bring my contractor out with me, so that way he can actually tell me if it's good or not. So your major appliances, furnace, AC, water tanks isn't that expensive, but those items, electrical panels, you want to make sure you check those, because when you're thinking you're going to get a $30,000 profit, if you missed out on those items, it could quickly suck up your entire profit. So we're going to do a walkthrough on the outside of the home. So far, I don't know how I feel about this home. Typically, it will be okay, and I would have no concerns at all. However, everything in here is so dark, I would have to re-drywall the entire home unless we painted over this wood look. But I'm not sure if that's something that people would want. And like I told you guys, investing is about speed if you want to be successful. My projects need to start to finish sell in about 5 to 6 months tops, if not sooner than that. But FHA do have guidelines, so the first 90 days they don't allow you to sell. So with that said, after that first 90 days, I'm literally trying to move this property off the market without any concerns from the buyers, or very minimal concerns. So this may be a problem because this will be expensive, and I have to go back and see how much is it that they're asking for the house, and that would definitely bring my bid down for them. I do like that they have 3 bathrooms in here. So you have 1 in the basement, some more roofing issues. So we may have, oh, that's not the roof, but something's going on there. This is just another crawl space. Actually pretty huge under there. Yeah. Dark. And I don't want to crawl under there, but it doesn't appear to be moist under there. So I'm not sure where the moisture is coming from. Everything is wood, even the face. Everything is wood. This will have to come off. Everything is wood. Yeah, a lot of wood. We are going into the backyard area. Nice little patio. You don't really have a backyard, but you don't have a grass space really just back there, but you do have a nice little patio. You could take up this part to give more grass.